Hi guys, welcome back to another review video. So today we're going to be talking about and having a look at E8 Funding and what exactly it is they're offering. Now they are quite a new prop firm, but huge potential to become one of the best in the industry. So let's dive right into the review. And as always, we do have a discount code prepared for you at the end, so stick around. So with so many new prop firms joining the market and offering traders huge amounts of capital, it can certainly be challenging to find the right one for yourself. Now, as we all know, every firm has its positive and negative features with its rules, and every trader has a preference based on the trading strategies that they use. With that being said though, our main mission here is to help you find the most suitable prop firm for you. So E8 Funding. They're a relatively new prop firm incorporated in November last year, 2021. So they do offer traders funding up to $1 million with 4 different account sizes, which we're going to have a look at in a bit more depth soon. But traders have to go through a 2-phase evaluation process to become funded traders and eligible to profit shares of 80%. Now let's just quickly dive a little bit deeper into who they actually are. So who are E8 Funding? E8 Funding is a proprietary firm incorporated on the 5th of November 2021, so fairly new. They pride themselves on being one of the first prop firms based in the US offering worldwide funding. Now they have offices in Dallas, Texas in the US and another in Prague in the Czech Republic. Now E8 Funding offers traders capital up to $1 million in balance with 80% profit splits. They are partnered with a tier 1 liquidity provider who gives direct market access as their broker. So here we are on the E8 Funding website, e8funding.com. We're going to go through and look at the different funding program options. So E8 Funding, it does offer its traders 4 different account sizes. We're going to go down to those ones there. 2-phase evaluation process, as I mentioned before. Now the leverage offered is 100-to-1 and the account funding is in USD. The prices for the accounts are, as you can see, $25,000 evaluation account for $228, $50,000 evaluation account for $338, $100,000 account for $588, and $250,000 evaluation account for $988. Now the evaluation process is structured by the phase 1 and phase 2. Now, the differences between them are that for the phase 1, the profit target is 8% and the trading period is up to 30 days, while for phase 2, the profit target is 5% and the trading period is up to 60 days. Now, the profit split is a high 80% with a maximum daily floating loss of 5% and a maximum overall loss of 8%. Now, you are allowed to trade Forex pairs, commodities, indices, equities, and cryptocurrencies, which makes it great for many different traders. E8 Funding offers another option, which is the elevated account. Now, it has the same 2-phase evaluation process as the other 4 accounts, but it differs from the rest since you can scale it up to $1 million in balance. Now, you can scale it up each month by an additional $100,000 by achieving the profit target of plus 16%. After completing the 3 stages, your profit split is increased from 80% to 90%. You are allowed to trade on MetaTrader 4 while also being allowed to trade during news, hold trades overnight, and during the weekends as well. Now, what separates E8 Funding from different prop firms? Well, E8 Funding is different from most other industry-leading prop firms due to having quite relaxed trading rules with almost no restrictions. So for example, as I alluded to before, you can trade during news, hold trades overnight, and during the weekends. Now, one of the main differences compared to other prop firms, E8 Funding also offers a high 100-to-1 leverage. So that coupled with a low profit target of 8% in phase 1 and 4% in phase 2, comparing that to FTMO, who also has an evaluation process made out of phase 1, they have a profit target of 10% in phase 2 with a profit target of 5%. Now, the evaluation process also has 1 minimum trading day requirement, making it possible to complete in a way shorter period of time than other prop firms. So for example, my Forex funds have 5 minimum trading days for their evaluation process, while FTMO has 10 minimum trading days for each phase. Now, another difference from most prop firms is that payouts are available bi-weekly, which means every 14 days with a higher profit split of 80%. I apologize, I'm just kind of scrolling through this about part as I'm rattling off a few different bits of information there, but obviously you can check this out yourself. Now, the only prohibited trading strategies are high frequency EAs and copy trading. So in conclusion with this, getting funded from E8 Funding can be acquired by many different strategies due to their very relaxed trading rules with almost no restrictions. You should, however, focus on fulfilling the profit target while not going below the daily floating drawdown and maximum floating drawdown. So is getting E8 funding capital realistic? Well, look, an essential part to this is to see how realistic the trading requirements are when looking at prop firms that best suit your Forex trading style. I have outlined this in a previous video, but for example, a company offering a high percentage profit split on a highly funded account sounds great, but if they expect high percent gains per month with low percent maximum drawdowns, then your chances of success really do become close to zero. So after considering all of that, E8 funding, it really is a great choice to get funded with. And this is since you need to pass an evaluation process made out of 2 phases. Now, the rules for the evaluation process, they're realistic since the profit target in phase 1 is 8% and in phase 2 only 5% with a daily floating drawdown of 5% and 8% maximum floating daily drawdown. But look, weekend holding, overnight holding and news trading are also allowed, which is excellent for day traders and swing traders looking for capital of up to $1 million. So look, regarding payment proof, E8 funding was incorporated on the 5th of November 2021, as I mentioned. After getting funded though, traders are eligible for bi-weekly payouts with no minimum profit targets. You can see examples of payment proof from E8 funding on YouTube, so take a look. And in regards to which brokers E8 funding uses, E8 funding doesn't trade with common broker brands. They actually trade directly through a tier 1 liquidity provider who gives them direct market access with no commissions, low spreads, and quite flawless execution with their E8 MT4 server. As for trading platforms, they allow you to trade on Meta, Trader 4. In terms of trading instruments, E8 funding does allow you to trade Forex pairs, commodities, indices, equities, and cryptocurrencies, as I mentioned before, with a 100-to-1 leverage. Regarding education and support for traders, look, they've got a heap of information on the website, but they don't really provide any educational content on the website, so to speak. On the other hand, though, they do have a thread about them on Forex Factory, which you can check out to discuss details all about the firm and the features they provide with other users. Another thread can be found on Forex Factory, and that's named Prop Firm Hub. It's made by a mastermind where E8 funding also gets mentioned numerous times. They are also one of the few prop firms that have an option of a free trial before starting with the evaluation process. So that's really cool too, which allows you to prepare yourself and reduce the chance of errors. I really like that feature. But they provide a really well-structured dashboard that all of their clients can access, making it really easy to manage risk with all the objectives about their statistics. So it's really well done. It's also always nice to see other traders' comments about EE funding, and they have some really excellent, literally excellent feedback from reviews. So on Trustpilot, they have a large variety of their community commenting and giving positive feedback. Great score of 4.5 out of 5, and that's out of 32 reviews. So really good. They also have a fast and reliable support team that will provide you with all the necessary information, anything you require from them, or if you are unsure about anything, which again is something I really, really love. Someone also stated that having fair and affordable charges, it's somewhere in here, you can have a look through yourself, but fair and affordable charges is another positive feature, and a cheerful owner is what they said. Well, I can't find that now, but it's there. They do their best to interact with the community as much as possible. So a vast majority of their community praises their really well structured dashboard and the fast responsive customer support team of E8 funding. So that's great to know from other traders' perspective as well. So in conclusion, E8 funding is absolutely a legitimate prop firm offering funding upon completion of the evaluation process for traders worldwide, with funding from $25,000 up to $250,000 per trader or strategy in balance with a high 80% profit split, bi-weekly payments and relaxed trading rules. It's an excellent firm for undercapitalized traders seeking investors for their trading. And another great option is their elevated account type, which also requires completion of the 2-phase evaluation process, but after which you can scale your balance up to $1 million, which is amazing. I would honestly really recommend E8 funding to anyone who has been reaching consistent results. While they are still a relatively new firm, they do offer excellent conditions for a big pool of different trading styles for individuals. Compared to FTMO, MyForex Funds, Lux Trading Firm, True Forex Funds, which all have evaluation processes, E8 funding also provides its clients with a chance of an elevated account type, which you can scale your balance from $100,000 up to $1 million. Thank you as always for watching, guys, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to watch more reviews about Forex proprietary trading firms. Don't forget as well to check the link below for the discount code, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.